Global City Seoul. Tomorrow's future and the present coexist together. Now, the city of Seoul comes into the world as a global green city with Seoul Personal Travel Assistant. Seoul PTA is the world's most advanced real-time mobile travel assistant service. Citizens can access Seoul PTA through various channels from any location, such as smartphones, PDAs, websites, transit stations and vehicles, and personal computers, helping to improve their transit experience within urban environments and reduce their personal carbon footprint. Citizens can access Seoul PTA on a web-enabled device anytime, anywhere to log in. After login, users can see real-time road traffic conditions and plan travel schedules on the main screen. The cute virtual assistant on the menu button is called Seoul Haechi. Haechi is a mythical omniscient animal that can tell good from evil. Just like unicorns in the West and giraffes in China, it's an animal that stands for justice. As the symbol of Seoul, Haechi is also believed to lead the citizens of Seoul in the right direction by providing green route guidance. On the Personal Travel Planner menu, citizens can add or modify their travel plan. Seoul PTA recommends Green Route 1 for bike and ride with minimum carbon emissions, Green Route 2 for park and ride, and shortest time route. Citizens can view expected time, distance, and carbon emissions amount of each route and reduce the carbon impact of their transportation choices based on user profile and context. Citizens can add or update their travel schedule using the interactive menu. Based on user input of the origin and the destination, PTA recommends green routes with minimum carbon emissions, with time, distance, and carbon impact of different routes. Green routes recommended by PTA may involve different transport modes such as walking, cycling, bus, subway, and personal car. PTA helps citizens select a better transportation mode for each trip segment based on available transportation options and the expected travel time, distance, and carbon emissions of the planned trip. And PTA users can have real-time traffic information based on their present location using smartphones and mobile devices that have embedded GPS and wireless internet capabilities. If there exists a traffic accident on the user's travel path, PTA proactively recommends the new green route or the shortest time route. PTA also offers information about nearby parking, public transportation bus stops, and subway stations. PTA provides public transportation route maps and schedule information with convenient search options. Citizens can have enhanced visibility into public transportation, making their overall travel experience more predictable and enjoyable. PTA estimates carbon emissions of recommended routes based on the average speed used to reach a given destination by each transportation mode, using the Tier 3 carbon emission calculation logic suggested by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Seoul PTA lets citizens get informed about the distance and carbon footprint of their travel activities on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. Seoul Haechi shows its green health condition based on citizens' mobility carbon footprint level, so that citizens can view and manage their carbon footprint and travel modes. Citizens can reserve carbon mileages using their carbon reductions amount. Future versions will include additional features, including carbon mileage point conversion into T-Money, Seoul Smart Transportation e-payment card. By providing information about the amount of carbon emissions for each transportation mode and route option, the Seoul PTA service helps citizens realize that their behavioral changes can be an effective tool in the fight against climate change. We believe the Seoul PTA service will help citizens improve their quality of life by transforming urban mobility and transportation patterns. Thank you very much for your attention.